welcome back to Shine On at Home with Cindy. Y'all, thanks for coming back and hanging with me. I appreciate you guys so much. This video, you guys, is going to be, I got a list. Y'all still doing your list? I am. I'm writing every little thing down because y'all, menopause brain is a real thing, right? So anyway, this video, you guys, what I'm going to try to put together is about, number one, some laundry stuff, some laundry issues, not issues. I just want to let you guys know, way back, I had put a video out about what I was not going to buy this year. I just wasn't going to do it. I was going to give it a shot and see if I could make it, without it. Well, I've got a little clip about something affiliated with laundry that I have not bought, but I still have from last year, and how that turned out. And it's kind of interesting how that it's questionable. It is questionable, you guys. So anyway, I want to share that. Y'all, I had a decor recommendation from one of my friends about the spare room, and I played around with that a little bit, took her advice and tried that, and anyway, I came up with something. I don't know if it's, going to stay that way or not. I appreciate that advice so much. And actually, I took part of her advice. I like it. It turned out way better to me. I like it better. So I always appreciate you guys sending me your advice or comments, whatever. Because it helps me a ton. Yeah, I say it all the time, but it's the truth. It really is. Well, regarding that room, I had to take some things away. Well, when you're in a smaller space, when you downsize, you don't have space to put, if you take something away, where's it gonna go? Where are you gonna put it? You either have to find another place in your home to reuse it. You can give it away. You can sell it. If you really like it, you'll try to figure out how to find a new place for it to go. And that's what I did. I'll be sharing that with you. And y'all, I did. I was blessed with a day with my grand dog. And I'll show you a couple little short clips of my grand dog that I miss so much. Way back, I used to, I've always loved this dog so much. She is the sweetest, probably one of the sweetest dogs we've ever had. And I say we, it's not mine, it's my daughter. She don't live here no more, but I do get the opportunity sometimes dog sit my grand dog, and I love it. So she was here, and I got a couple little clips of her. Oh gosh, y'all. John went to the storage building, and I told him, I said, take some pictures or some video, because we don't even know what's in there anymore. We've been here since, July. We haven't missed this stuff. We downsized so tight that, I feel like we're meeting all of our necessities. Everything is fine, but we have that storage building, and it is plumb full still of stuff. I told him, I said, if you go over there and open that up, take a video or something and let me know, because I don't even remember what's in there. Y'all, I don't know what to do with this stuff. I'm just going to be honest, but it needs to go. Every last dang bit of it needs to go. If we can't take it to the houseboat, if we cannot use it here, if there's furniture or chairs or whatever, just be done. I mean, why? I don't want to pay storage on stuff I don't need. Y'all, that doesn't make any good sense to me. So anyway, that's going to be coming, because we have to figure that out, and we're going to have to do that pretty quick. Y'all, I did get, okay, if you'll go back, you'll see me talking about that little front porch. And, my ideas, can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear it? This is Wednesday and it's noon. And every day at noon on Wednesday, sirens are going off, and it's loud. It's loud here. What I was talking about with that front porch, you know, trying to get it, you know, like I like it. I will be sharing what John did order. He did get a ceiling fan, and it's just a 3-blade situation. And I think it's all we need for that front porch. So he's got that. We've got family coming in from Florida. So I'm thinking, you know, later, a little bit later, he might have time to install that. And it's going to help me because I love sitting out there in the morning time and drinking my coffee and watching folks go to the mailboxes and checking their mail and people walking and all this stuff, you know. I love that. But now that front porch, I did need a little table that went in between those two chairs, like little patio rocking type chairs. And I almost ordered something off of Amazon, and I'm so glad I didn't, because we went up in the attic and I found a homemade table that my dad made, and I used it. Well, it's wobbly. It's a little bit wobbly, but it's fine. It's still fine. But then when John went to that storage, there's like a couple, you know, more, I don't know, a couple there that might work on that front porch, just so that I have something to sit my coffee cup on in the morning time. So anyway, I'll be sharing all this stuff with you guys, and hopefully I'm gonna get that ceiling fan installed. And that's one more little thing, you know, just do one thing at a time, and you know, make it doable. Don't make everything just like a big old fat job that is stressful, and you know, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Just one little thing at a time. And you know, for me, you know, this ceiling fan is just one more little thing. And if you'll see in my last video, getting that little tiny TV, I mean, it's not a big TV, getting that installed in that spare room, that was another little thing. So if you just keep on and doing one little thing at a time, you'll finally get everything done that you want to get done. So anyway, we're just going to keep rocking on, y'all. Just keep hanging with me, and we're going to get it done, okay? Okay. See you guys in a second. All right, you guys, I am in here doing some laundry. Sure am. Isn't it like the most exciting job in the world? You know, doing laundry. Anyway, just wanted to touch base with you guys about this. That I said, if you'll go back way at the beginning of the year, I made a video about what I was not going to buy this year. Some things that I just was not going to buy. Okay, I wasn't. And I have stuck to it. Believe me, I have. Just to touch base with you guys, this little cart that I got here, it's working out pretty good, y'all. It fits perfect. It's doing what it needs to do. These things here that I'm still getting, they're working out real well. And so, yeah, everything is good. So, fixing to do this laundry. Y'all can remember, you know, in the last video or two, you know, I had to buy a new one of these because the lid slid off and busted. And so anyway, so this is my Tide and OxyClean. It's just mixed because I had like 2 pieces of a box. And so I just mixed it in there. So that's what I've been using. But the pods are another thing that I said that I was not going to use this year. And I have not. I have not bought any of the laundry pods. I'm using this stuff. I have used a little bit of liquid stuff since I've been here. And it was stuff that was left here. So I was using that. Now here is the thing that I said I would not buy this year. And I have not one time. This is still what's left from last year, y'all. And it's the scent beads, which I like them. You know, they smell good. But I was going to show y'all, since this has been, and I'm fixing to use them. I'm going to use all this stuff up. Look what happens when you don't use this
fairly quickly. Some of those beads, those scent beads, they're turning brown. Okay, you can kind of see they're turning brown. I don't know if they were at one point purple. I don't know what color they were, but that's what happens. See, there's... So anyway, I am going to continue to use this up, and I'm just going to throw a few in here. Get on in there. Get on in there. And put this back up there until I am done with it. Y'all, I hadn't really missed this. Not using this or buying this year. Hadn't really missed it. So anyway, y'all, that's what happens though if you don't use it. They turn brown. And I'm like, what? You know, but anyway, all right, you guys, I was just going to let you know, I have stuck to my word. I have not bought any of this stuff, but I'm still using it from last year, and I'm fixing to get it gone. I'm going to keep using it till it's all gone, and, you know, see if my life can rock on without it. And so far, y'all, this is fixing to be October. So far, yeah, I've not really missed it. Rarely use it. You know, I'm still alive and kicking. It's all right. We still have clean clothes. So anyway, you guys, just wanted to insert this and let y'all know. Okay, you guys, I took one of my friends' suggestions regarding this space. And y'all, I know I'm fixing a hiccup. I got the hiccups. And anybody that knows me knows when I get the hiccups, they last a dang hour. And I've tried everything, but I can't get rid of them. Now that I've mentioned it, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't hiccup. But y'all, I've been hiccuping for 30 minutes, no joke. Okay, so what my good friend recommended for this room in a previous video, she recommended taking this out because she said, you know, it's you know, a little bit of a smaller room, and if guests are coming in, they might like trip over this. You know, it's sticking out here. I'll tell you what I did, and I took it away. I took it away, and it was naked. I mean, that was so bare. All right, y'all. So sorry, John came in here getting ice, and it was loud. Okay, so she recommended taking this away, and I did. It did not look right with that picture. That would have to be lowered, I believe. Now, what was on this little tiny plant stand was a little white, y'all, it was cute. The little pot was white, had a little bit of twine wrapped around the rim, and I had like 3 palm leaves in it. And I had planned on putting some moss or rocks or something in it. That was the plan there. But she recommended taking this away. I did. It was too bare. It didn't look right. So what I did, I still did take a little bit of her advice because it was too much with the green, with those palm leaves there. Y'all, there's greenery there. Y'all, there's greenery there. You know what I'm saying? You can, you know, if you're like me and you like greenery, you can just go way overboard with the green stuff. What I wound up doing, I kept that little tiny plant stand there, put a little candle there. That little candlestick is like solid marble, and it was cheap. It was like $9, y'all, from Ross. Stacked it on a few little books. I think that's going to be good. I like it a lot better. We don't have those palm leaves just hanging out, you know. So I think that's good. Now, so then I was like, okay, what am I going to do with that pot that was there that's so cute? And I got it from Walmart, but regardless, it was cute. What am I going to do with that? What am I going to do with those palm leaves? I don't know. But I stole this stuff, these books, that candle and stuff. I had in the pantry, just in there in case I needed that. But I pulled it out. But these books and that little white plate and stuff, I had over here in that cabinet. I stole from it. Put this there. I think it looks fine. It does not. This room does not need any more busy. It doesn't. It does not need that. My opinion, it needs some panels. It does need some panels. Anyway, another thing I wound up doing in here, this little table, it was catty-cornered under that TV, catty-cornered. But that little round shindig there just did not, it didn't look right. It didn't. And I had 2 of them. And when I moved from the big house, I believe my mom took one. And I kept one because I thought, I might can use one like in a bathroom or something. Anyway, y'all, I stuck it there. I don't like it. I don't like it. It doesn't go there. I don't like it. But I wound up, this was catty-cornered. I moved it flush against that wall to kind of balance this mess out. Even though I'm not happy with it, but that's what I did. And this friend of mine that said, if this is a guest room, okay, it is. You don't want to have a whole bunch of stuff in here. You don't want to, have a trip hazard. You want to give them enough space or enough room to pull their stuff in, utilize the closet, all this type of stuff. I get where she was going with it. I did try it. Got rid of the greenery there, but I did keep that. And y'all had to put some batteries in that little candle. But again, it matches. It matches the vibe that I was going for. This whole thing, I don't know. I don't. But I do appreciate her input because, realistically, what she was telling me, with those palm leaves and stuff and that vase coming out here on that little slanted wall, that was too much. Y'all, it was too much. That's gone. All right, now I'm left with okay, so what do I do with that vase? And y'all, it was a cute vase that was here. The palm leaves, well, let me share with you what I did. All right, you guys, let's talk about that vase that I did have in that spare room that I didn't know what to do with, but I loved it. Y'all, look at this. Remember in my last video? Yeah, they're still there. Nobody ate them. So I don't know. Don't look at that rotten banana. Or the dirty dishes. Now, all right. Keep on the subject, Cindy. Keep on with what you're wanting to say. All right. That vase was right here. That was in the other bedroom. They had those big old palm leaves, right? All right. I love the vase. It came from Walmart. Love the vase. So I thought, I'm gonna use this. I'm not getting rid of it. I am going to use that. So what I did, if you guys will remember, this was there. Well, I took these stems out of this, put it in that. And I love white. I love white so much. And, I fight against that. I've got white, I've got cream, I've got all shades of white. I like this for now. And it might change. It might. But these stems, I love the color because they are a muted color of green. I love that. Wound up putting this little vase here, and I'm liking that pretty good. But then I was like, okay, what am I gonna do with those palm leaves? What am I gonna do with that? What am I gonna do with that? You know. Anyway, I'll show you guys what I came up with. Alrighty, so we are back in the laundry room, you guys. And I'll tell you, the best thing about this laundry room is right here. Right there. You can shut that off and you don't have to hear squat. You don't have to hear it. But anyway, I keep it open most of the time because, you know, we come in from here and all this stuff. Okay. Now, where did those palm leaves go, you guys? What happened to them? Y'all, I'm not even kidding. I'm in here. I've been doing laundry today. I put them on this little shelf in the back where there was some palm leaves. No. Didn't look right. What I wound up doing is putting them up there. And there's no vase. There's no nothing, you guys. If you'll look back at my old videos, like when I first moved in here, I wasn't sure about this sign. And what I did, right before we moved here, I grabbed a couple bricks from our last house and I just put those bricks behind this sign, and they're still there, y'all. They are still there. So I was like, okay, well, I will put that vase back behind there or over to the side or something, you know. Y'all, I'm just telling you, it is a freaking miracle that I got those little palms to stand upright behind those bricks. It was a challenge. They were leaning over, falling over, all this stuff. So I don't know, you know, if I need to, here's my thing. Sometimes you just need to do something to get the look, just to get the look to see if you like it. And I already know I like that little bit of green up there behind that sign. I already know. So, you know, if it stays, if those don't fall over, that's one thing. You know, if they do, I'll have to come up with, you know, something different. But so anyway, you know, we're all about the laundry today, I guess. Gosh dang. For right now, I do like that look pretty good. For now, is it perfect? No. Is it really, really what I want? No. I want that sign hung, and I want something over here, and I want something over here on this side. But for now, because I was like, well, what am I going to do, you know, with those palm stems? They're big. They're big palm stems. Anyway, managed to get them to sit right up there. So that's what I did. And y'all, I took them everywhere. I took them everywhere and could not find a place. All right, so let me tell you what. Hang on. Okay, so I've got this vase, right? Let's look. Where'd it come from? There you go, $8. I love the vase, I do. So I think what I'm gonna do with this, and I've had it everywhere, y'all, everywhere. I think what I'm gonna do, just gonna put it up here. I've got a couple extra decor pieces up here too, because, you know, my space is not just the greatest. I'm gonna put that vase up there in case I have some flowers. This is a candlestick, and the candle's back there. That's where that is. Just don't have anywhere to put it, even though I love it, so I'm keeping it. And I thought, you know, I don't have anywhere else to put it. It's going in the pantry, you know, with the food. It's going in there with the food. So anyway, I think I will just keep hanging on to that vase. And, you know, my plan is, you know, once I get totally, y'all listen to that dryer, once I get totally settled here and I can spend some time on this space and y'all that, you know, once I can redo all this stuff, I might can come up with a better plan to make it look a little better. I've got a challenge, y'all. I need some advice on, well, let me just show you guys. You know how I do. I need some advice on storage bag. Y'all, there we go. You know, the Walmart sacks. I've got a little, I don't know what you call it. It's some little mechanism thing that goes on. You can look back at my boat videos and you can see it's like a little metal thing. I'm just going to use this for example, but it's just like a little metal thing that fits on your wall. You stuff them in the top. You can pull them out the bottom. That's what I've got at the boat. And I think that's what I need here too. I do. I need to work on that because I've got all these bags, you know, and I don't know what to do with them. It's not working, you know. I just put them on a hanger and put them in that little closet, and that's just what I've been working with. But it's not working. It's not working. So anyway, y'all, I might take you guys on the front porch real quick, just to show you what I found in the attic that I really needed. And I was almost, y'all, I almost ordered something from Amazon, and I'm so glad that I didn't. You know, I don't know what's in that attic. And I also do not know, I can't remember what's in our storage space. Y'all, when we open that thing up, I'm telling you, since I've lived here, most of that stuff is just gonna be sold. I'm gonna sell it on Facebook. Because evidently I don't need it. I hadn't needed it. That's gonna be a whole other issue. But I did need a little table for my front porch. Also, something else. Well, hang on. We'll talk about the front porch here in just a second. Hang on. Okay, you guys, you know, I talk about all the time doing one little thing at a time. It doesn't have to be anything big. Just keep at it, do one little thing at a time. Well, I got something. You guys know, you've heard me talk about it before. That little front porch, you know, I love sitting out there in the morning times, and I like drinking coffee out there. Needed a ceiling fan out there. I want sconces on each side of the door, and I asked a long time ago, when we first moved here, I was asking for suggestions
from folks, you know, what do y'all think would look right on this little tiny porch, you know, what do y'all think? And I got some pretty good advice, but you only can do one thing at a time, right? Got a ceiling fan, did get that in. Yeah, I mean, it's in the box. It's not up yet, but it's one more step. It's one more step in the right direction to make your space like what you really want it, or to make it functional for what you enjoy in your life. So, hang on, let me see if I can show you. Hang on. Alrighty, you guys, cleaning out the storage building. This is a mess. I've already went through several boxes of things, and I've also sold 2 chairs, a box of DVDs. Y'all, I don't know what else is in here. I'm just being honest. I have no idea. And the storage building still has stuff in it. So I think I'm just going to take one box at a time, and if I have space for it, or if it's a memorable item, you know, that needs to go up there, you know, I will do that. A lot of this extra stuff, it's just a challenge. It really is. And I'm glad that we're doing it just in like one load at a time. That way it gives us time to go through the stuff, figure out what to do with it, if we're going to sell it, if we're going to donate it, if we're going to store it, and go from there. And that's the only way I know to do it. My issue is, you know, when I do encounter things that we cannot use that I'm wanting to sell, I don't have half the home I used to have. So I cannot store a lot of stuff for people that have 3 times the home that I do now. And I've encountered that. I'm storing stuff still that people have not picked up. They say they've already paid for it, but I still have it. So, you know, I'm just saying, I do not have space. I don't know how to say it loud enough. I don't have space to hold this stuff for you guys. If you want it, then get it, you know. Not trying to be mean, but, you know, I just cannot do it. I don't have the space. So anyway, and, you know, still right now, I'm just parking one vehicle in here when we have 2. So anyway, all right. So we're just going to keep at this storage building unload shindig we got going on over here, and just keep it rocking on. Okay, you guys, I want to share one little recipe. Y'all, this pantry is just a jumbled up mess, but what I want to share with y'all is I have a recipe for, it's called olive
cheese bread. And I have made this for like football games, holiday time. Sometimes I just make it, you know, because we want something different. Now, what you do, you go to Kroger or Walmart or, you know, wherever you shop, and you get a loaf of this French bread. You know, it's skinny French bread. You do that. I'm going to include the recipe, and y'all, I got it off of Pinterest. I did. But what I did, because I knew that I had some company coming, and I wanted to mix up something ahead of time and put on that French bread that I could just pop in this oven and have a little snack with like some meat and cheese or something like that. That was my thought. Now, let me take you out here. Hang on. All right, you guys. So if you can, look at that recipe. I'm going to post it. And what you can do, you can mix all this stuff up ahead of time, you know, before you need it. That's what it looks like. Okay? I mean, that bowl, you know, is not too pretty, but it is cheese and olives and mayonnaise, and I don't even know what else, y'all. Green onions. You can look at the recipe and see what it is. But I'm telling you guys, this is a huge hit, especially for an appetizer. Like, you know, when you're sitting around watching football or something. But I have company coming, and I mix this together. And the good part about this is you can mix this stuff together. That French bread loaf that I have in the pantry, y'all, you can look at the recipe. You just spread all this stuff on there, and it's a bunch. It's a bunch. But you spread it on each side. You put it in this oven and let it go for whatever the recipe says. Like, it's like 30 minutes or so, maybe a little bit more than that. It makes the best bread. I'm telling you, even if you're not an olive fan, I'm telling you, you will love it. So anyway, got this going, already mixed up, and that's what I like about this recipe, because you can do it ahead of time. Mix all this stuff up and then just spread it on that bread, cook it in the oven, and guess what? Then you've got a great little snack for company, or if you want to watch some football, or, you know, whatever it is. It's a great, easy recipe, and I want you guys to try this because it is good. It is really good. Okay, just want to share that, y'all. Just want to share it. Okay, you guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging with me. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.